What up, my YouTube people? So I'm sitting here in Atlanta. Of course, you guys know last year I did a video on my $25 Bugout bag and my $9 kit. I also had some stuff in there to help you keep warm in situations like we have in Atlanta right now. As you know, in Atlanta, we'll get rain, freezing rain, snow, 1 inch, half an inch, then we automatically shut down. Well, here's the thing. When you shut down, you got to have something to keep you warm. And as you know, last year I showed you guys how to make the $2 oven can. Well, I'm coming back, look down here, I'm coming back with another design here that I saw online. But, you know, because this is stuff that you see online, you never get to see the opportunity to, let me rephrase that. You don't know if other people have seen that video. So I like to make videos that I don't think that everybody has a privilege to see. So I make it so that my viewers can see it, so that you guys can spread the word and show somebody else. This is a great way to keep warm when you have freezing weather and you're stuck in a car, you're stuck somewhere. And here's the things that you're gonna need. I went to the dollar store and got some tissue for $1, a 4-pack. I went to Target and got this little pail, some metal pail for $1, okay? I went also to Target and got some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, this is 91% alcohol, but you can use 70% if you want to. But we're going to make a lantern or an oven or a heater, whatever you want to call it. All right, so let's move forward on how do we do this. First thing you're going to do is scrunch down your toilet paper and take the center piece out. Take the little center cardboard out. Once you get that out, which it could be easy or hard. Let's get this bad boy out of here. Alright, got it out. We set that to the side. You're going to take that toilet paper and roll it up into a little ball and stick it down into your pail. Okay? And just make it really thick into the pail. Now, the video that I saw contained a closable can. This is similar. Only thing about it is it has a bigger opening. Alright, a bigger opening, which means that it's going to provide more heat and more fire flame. Okay, basically what you're going to do now, and this is so simple, it's like a 2-minute thing. You're going to pop open your alcohol and you're going to fill up this can to about 3/4 limit. 3/4 the way, you know, 3/4, I lose my words here, but 3/4 the way, fill it up 3/4 the way. Just soak down your tissue really good and fill this bad boy up. Now, the reason why the guys use cans is because you can easily close off the fire if you're using cans. The problem with not using a can is that it's going to be harder to smother the fire. But here's the thing. I looked everywhere and I could not find cans to save my life. So this works perfect because it was only $1 and they have it at Target. So it's easy to find. Something like this can be found at the dollar store. Somebody may say, well, can I just use a candle holder? Yes, anything that is rated to hold fire, I believe will work. And it's just filling, filling, filling. Alright, I'm just going to fill it up that much. As you guys can see on the alcohol bottle, I went down to the second line. I didn't use that much. But what we're going to do, now you're going to have a fire source. Obviously, it's a lot better for you to use a match. Why? Because I can extend the match without burning myself. Because it's going to blow up in the first place. But otherwise, if you're using a lighter, I would suggest, no, it's not going to go like that. My daughter's doing the camera for me. She's trying to back up. It's not going to foof like that, but it's going to give you a little more of a flame than you would just, if you were just lighting something normally. Now, the thing is, when I light this, again, what's happening here is the tissue is soaking in the alcohol, so it stays wet, and it's going to just act as a wick. All right, but anyhow, if you had a lighter, I would suggest balling up a piece of paper and extending that lighter out to the fire. Here we go. Let's light this bad boy up. Not so bad. All right. Now, what you'll notice is that it's a lot of fire, it's a lot of heat. All right, and as long as you got enough alcohol in there, all right, and you got this on here right, it won't burn down on your tissue if you got it soaked correctly. Mine is burning the outer edges of my tissue because obviously it didn't get soaked on the outside. But for the most part, if you were outside in the woods and lit this thing up, I'm telling you, it's warm. It keeps you warm. Not only that, if you stack some things around this and put a frying pan on top of this bad boy, you can get a fire going on a frying pan. You have your frying pan going. You can stick some marshmallows up in this bad boy. And the good thing is with this, the fire does not actually burn the metal. And so the metal stays cool while the fire stays hot on the top because it's burning down on the actual fire. Anyhow, guys, that's been it. I'm Steve. You know I love you. Can you see me? All right. I'm Steve. I'm Steve. You know I love you. Y'all make sure I win that goddamn fight. I'm in here in the house playing with some darn fire, which is not good anytime. But this was brought to you guys to show you guys that this is a very simple, easy, and effective way to keep yourself warm out there if you get stuck out there in the wintry weather. This will work. Now, of course, if the wind is blowing, it'll blow this stuff towards you or a different way, so also be careful with that. But like I said, this thing will burn for hours depending on how much alcohol you put in here. So be very careful when you're dealing with this. Be very careful about how you approach it, and make sure you get a closable container and you'll be good to go. The ingredients again were roll of tissue from the dollar store, $1 canister that can hold the fire, can hold the tissue inside of it, some at least 70% alcohol, the alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and of course a lighting source, either a match or a lighter. And guys, you got you a perfect heater. How's that feel now, Robbie?
You feel a little bit.
Can you feel a little bit? The closer you get, of course, it's going to be hotter. But the key factor here is that, hey, if I'm outside, I'm cold, this is going to give me some warmth. All right? I also can heat up some stuff to keep warm. And this thing will burn forever. All right? It's been Steve. Y'all know it's been fun. I love you. Y'all make sure y'all win that goddamn fight. I'm out.